oven mitts, move the monitors back, and let's light a dumpster fire and have some fun.
So to have Coriolis, we'll be turning beneath, specifically at hot air balloon virus.
Nah.
No, we're not turning underneath hot air balloons.
No, we're not turning under hot air balloons, dummy. Hot air balloons are floating in the atmosphere, which is rotating with the Earth. The Earth is not rotating.
Or is it just that the Earth is not moving? Could it possibly be that air is unbonded and free to move in whatever direction? Is that possible? Have you ever even considered that? Just maybe air is unbonded and it's free to move about. Just maybe, you know. Have you ever even considered that, Blue? Doesn't sound like it.
Underneath the hot air balloons. What the hell is wrong with you?
Or no, we wouldn't have that effect if I'm on a roundabout turning beneath a hot air balloon.
But we're not on a roundabout, are we, Nathan?
We most certainly are not on a roundabout, Blue. You take a lesson from you, so we are most certainly not on a roundabout. And if you added double, triple your gravity, 5 times your gravity, with some magnetism, and had 1 billion years, the air would never move lockstep with that roundabout. The air does not move lockstep with us. The air blows around in all kinds of directions. In fact, it blows around in every direction. And it always will. And it always has. And it will always be free to do so, as long as it's there.
The atmosphere above the roundabout's not rotating with the roundabout like it rotates with the Earth. Is it, Nathan? So what you just said actually is one of these guys, isn't it, Nathan?
I'm pretty certain on a roundabout I'd have that effect.
No.
No, you think if I am on a roundabout, the hot air balloon tracks with the roundabout?
No.
No. So if I'm on an Earth that's turning, like the roundabout, I'm going to turn underneath the hot air balloon to see this effect, aren't I, Virus?
How many times have we gone through this?
What you're calling stupid is actual Coriolis. If y'all would listen for a minute, you could learn what actual Coriolis is, not the Coriolis in y'all's heads and on paper, real life Coriolis, like the video of the pretty famous YouTube video of the guy who shoots that high-powered rifle up in the sky. It takes like 90 seconds for the bullet to come down. I was surprised. But what I wasn't surprised about is that it lands within 50 feet of where he plumbed it and shot it straight up. And it'll happen every time, depending on the wind. Not depending on the earth spinning. That is ridiculous. So, if y'all would listen, Nathan won't budge on this argument because he's telling you what actually happens in real life with spinning non-inertial reference frames.
With you idiots. The Coriolis force is an inertial force that acts on objects that are in motion within a frame of reference that rotates. I've got 2 questions for you, Nathan. How fast is a hot air balloon moving in the non-inertial reference frame that consists of the Earth and our atmosphere?
Nathan does not claim that it's a non-inertial reference frame because it is not a non-inertial reference frame. It is stationary and immovable. I think that part was probably important in the Bible due to the fact they listed it in several of the books. The Earth is immovable. And it's listed in all the documents, all the declassified. Why would they even classify these documents in the first place with the military and NASA? Because the highlighted parts are this stationary or the flat, non-rotating Earth. All these declassified documents. That's why they classified them. Because it was information. And even after this information is released, some of them you could claim they did it to make the math easier. These rocket scientists. But there's a handful of them that does not apply. Okay, when they do and figure these missiles, bullets, projectiles, it's all figured on a non-rotating Earth. That's because the Earth is non-rotating. So I only have one question for you. Will you please give us a demonstration of this bullshit Coriolis that's in y'all's head and on paper? Will you show us this in real life? At least give us a demonstration. And not talk about a spinning hot tub with a torpedo. Show us it in real life. and then maybe we could entertain y'all's bullshit. But shout out to Nathan Oakley, trying to school these clowns on reality and having trouble, it seems.
And number two, how much Coriolis force do you think would be associated with an object that is that size moving that slowly? Well, the answer is about as much force as these guys are exerting.
Alan!
Look, they come up with the jokes, but the joke is on them, okay? Once again, please, after all these years, for the love of God, give us a demonstration of this Coriolis. Don't give us somebody claiming it. Don't give us two snipers arguing about it. Give us an actual demonstration. If it's so easy, if Nathan's so stupid, but what's happening here is Nathan is trying to school you people in reality. The fact that air is unbonded, okay? It's free to move about. It's not moving lockstep with anything. And it wouldn't even after 1 billion years.